So now I'm going to move to the next part. Okay, before I start explaining, I just want to cerita lah. Okay, cerita how this company works. Okay, now this company ABC, they sell mineral water. Okay, they sell mineral water. So normally to produce a mineral water, it depends on the capacity level. So if just say the capacity is 25%, they only can produce 2,500 units. If just say the capacity is 100%, they can produce 10,000 units. Okay, so why am I explaining this to you? Because I want you to understand how the revenue works. Okay, so now first thing what I do is I go to the developer tab. Okay, so I notice that some of you might not have developer tab. You akan tanya, Alan, macam mana nak dapat developer tab ni? Okay, senang je. What you do is you go to file. Okay, can you see this file kat sini ni? Maybe you please type yes if you can see this file. You go to file. Okay, you go to options. Okay, when you go to file, you go to option, this thing will appear. Okay, this window will appear. Okay, let me go again slowly. Yeah. Okay, go to file. Okay, go to file, go to options, this window will pop out. So please type number 7 if you can see this window. Okay, window besar ni boleh tengok ke? Please type number 7. Okay, perfect. So what I go is I go to customize ribbon. Again I repeat, I go to customize ribbon and saya tick kat developer sini. I just tick the developer. Of course you may ask me, Alan, this one there's any charges ke? To be very honest with you, yang ni semua free. Again I repeat, this is free of charge. So you can tick this. Okay, what again I repeat to you. Okay, maybe I show you, maybe sometimes I'm afraid that I'm going too fast. You go to file, you go to option. Okay, customize ribbon, click kat sini, please click here, and then you tick the developer. Again I repeat, you tick the developer. Okay, once you tick developer, you press OK, and then you have a developer tab. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to teach you is checkbox, spin button, and also combo box. Okay, I'm going to teach you this. So maybe I start with checkbox first. Okay, you go to insert, and then this is the thing called checkbox. Can you see this? Maybe you can just type number 8, number 8 if you can see this checkbox over here. So what I do is I click here, and then maybe I just write here. Okay, so wait, let me besarkan. Okay, so I want to name it. Maybe now we have a situation called COVID-19. Okay, so now COVID-19, what I do is I right click, format control. I right click, format control. So this window will appear, cell link. Okay, maybe cell link I just put somewhere here. Okay, so now sekiranya I tick this box. If just I tick this box, it is true. If I untick, it is false. Again I repeat, if I tick this box, it is true. If I untick, it is false. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one magic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to use if formula equal if formula logical text. So if this one, okay, this one is true, then bila adanya COVID-19, then the capacity can only operate at 25%. Sekiranya false, if there is no COVID-19, the capacity can operate at 90%. So I tutup bracket. Okay, now this is in decimal, so I change this in percentage. So when I untick, the capacity operates at 90%. Bila I tick, the capacity operates at 25%. So now what I'm going to do is, okay, this one I'm going to put here F4. Okay, I'm going to highlight. Okay, F4 quantity. So we notice that bila the capacity level is 25%, the quantity is they can produce 2,500. Bila the capacity is 90%, they can produce a bigger quantity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a VLOOKUP formula. Okay, equals VLOOKUP. Okay, lookup value is always the value that you want to find. Table array, you just highlight this. Okay, you highlight F4, column number 2, and false because it's true. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight this. All right. Okay, so now if just say I tick kat sini, it's 9,000. No COVID-19, the company can produce 9,000 quantity, but adanya COVID-19, they only can produce 2,500 quantity. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, this is what they call it as checkbox. Now I'm going to go to developer tab again, and I'm going to go to spin button. Okay, so kat sini ni I'm going to teach you on spin button. So I'm going to teach you on spin button. So can you see this spin button? Okay, can you see this? Maybe you just type number 9 if you can see this spin button. Okay, so this yang atas, yang anak panah atas kan bawah ni, this is called as spin button. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to click this. Okay, so this is your spin button. Okay, of course tak kemas. Now mind, let me arrange this. Okay, so can you see this? Can you see this? Maybe you can just type yes if you can see this. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to right click. Again, I repeat, I'm going to right click. So right click, format control. Again, I repeat, right click, format control. Bila I tekan format control, this kotak will come out. This window will pop out. So the cell link, of course, I'm going to put somewhere here. Okay, the cell link. And also incremental change. Okay, yang incremental change ni, please take note. Please memberikan tumpuan, sorry. So this one should be in positive integer. Maksudnya, dia tak boleh negatif, dia tak boleh decimal, dia tak boleh pecahan ataupun fraction. It should be in a positive integer. So maybe I change this into 10. Okay, so I press OK. So what happened is, contoh I press here. So it increased by 10. Okay, so now I want this to appear in a percentage format. So what I do is, I go to home. Okay, let me arrange first. Hold on. Okay, so I press this equal, divide by 1000. Okay, this percentage. Okay, wait, this may be 100. Okay, so now I can change sini. Okay, I can change this. So what I do is, if you notice, this company ABC is selling mineral water. So they want to hike up the price on monthly basis. Maybe just say on 10% or maybe 22%. So what I do is, this thing over here, okay, times 1 plus, okay, F4, okay, and then there you go. All right, so this thing, what I do is, okay, I press over here, okay, okay. So now if I press here, you notice ada perubahan. Okay, there is a perubahan. Can you see this? Can you see this different tab? Maybe you can just type number 9 if you can see this. Okay, so when there is an increase, all right, so you can change this. Okay, so this is how it works. So this is what they call as spin button. Okay, now let's go to the final one, which is combo box. But before that, we need to calculate the revenue first. So if you are an accounting student, you know that revenue is quantity multiply price. Okay, that's how we calculate revenue. So kat sini ni, this number over here, calculate dengan this one, multiply. This is how we get, sorry, this is our revenue. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so this is our revenue. So now you just say, I untick this COVID-19. So this company has bigger profits, bigger revenue. Sorry, they have a bigger revenue. But if just say I tick, you notice that the revenue dah jatuh dah. Same thing if just say they reduce their price, they will jatuh juga. Okay, so now I'm going to use the next magic, which is combo box. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to use the same thing. Just give me a minute. Developer, insert, there you over here is combo box. Again, I repeat, it's a combo box. So what I do is, I highlight this. Okay, it depends which one you want to highlight, you highlight. Okay, so now I'm going to press right click, format control, right click, format control. Okay, so input range. Okay, so I want it to be in currency. So input range will be either USD or Dubai currency ataupun Malaysia ringgit. Cell link, I just say maybe I put over here. Drop down lines, okay, sebab we have 3 currency, I letak 3 currency sajalah. Okay, so now bila I tekan contoh lah Malaysia USD, so di sini will be appear number 1. Kenapa pula dia appear number 1? Sebab it follow on ascending order. Atas nombor 1, bawah nombor 2, yang paling bawah nombor 3. So it follows this. Okay, AED nombor 2, it follows the order, and this one is number 3. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to press here number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let it be this thing. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so now this contoh lah, this currency kat sini ni is USD. Okay, this currency kat sini ni is USD. So what I'm going to do is, okay, just give me a minute. I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Okay, I'm going to use VLOOKUP. Look up this value. Okay, I'm going to highlight this. F4, column number 3, false. Okay, so if just say it's Dubai currency, okay, United Emirates dollar, it will be 367. If just say Malaysia ringgit, $1 is 4 ringgit 14 cents. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this equal, okay, multiply dengan sini. So I press F4, there you go. Okay, so the same thing I'm going to do, it changes. So sekiranya if I just say I want to do in US dollar, it's same because just multiply dengan satu. Sekiranya I nak United Arab Emirates dollar, so ada perubahan. If just say Malaysia ringgit, that's how it works. Okay, so now let me put some graph. Okay, let it be nice. Let me do some graph. Use VLOOKUP again. Okay, this value over here, F4, column number 2, and I put false. So number 3 is Malaysia, 4 ringgit 40 cents. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight a table. Okay, alternate F1. This is a table we have for June, July, and August. Select data, edit. Okay, I'm going to highlight this. Okay, so we have June, July, and August. I'm going to remove the grid line. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm going to put the figures. Okay, so now this one I tak nak revenue. What I'm going to do is, okay, I go here, I press equal sign. Again, I repeat, I press equal sign, Malaysia ringgit, okay, and just give me a minute, Malaysia ringgit and currency. Okay, maybe I use concatenate. Okay, just give me a minute. Concatenate. Okay, Malaysia, and there you go. Okay, so bracket. Okay, so we have Malaysia currency. So what I do is I type sini equals to Malaysia currency. Okay, sebab dia kat Malaysia. Alright, so now if just say I type, let's say USD currency, this is the value. Just say I type United Arab Emirates currency. So AED currency, this is how it goes. Okay, same thing goes to Malaysia ringgit. Okay, alright.